Batting seventh is number 8, Tim Hall. Batting eighth is designated hitter number 23, Draven Peterbow. Batting ninth, left field number 16, Luke Archer. Playing right field for the Saukees and not batting is number 22, Clayton Reinhardt. Starting lineup for the Cardinals from Warrensburg-Latham is as follows. Leading off, shortstop number 1, David Southern. Batting second base number 5, Evan Gottman. Doing the catching and batting third, number 10, Aiden Taylor. Batting cleanup left fielder number 2, Jacob Helm. In right field, batting fifth, number 25, John Hall. Designated hitter number 16, Christopher Lawson. Batting seventh, third baseman number 4, Peyton Garber. Batting eighth, center field number 3, Caleb Wyberty. Doing the pitching, batting ninth, number 8, Jason Clark. Playing first base, the Cardinals is number 14, Jarrett Newland. Brennan Conte. Now batting number 9, center fielder Nolan Allen. Now batting the pitcher, number 11, Connor Allen. In the inning for Saukees, no runs, no hits. There was one man left after the half inning, no score. Outfielder number 16, Luke Archer. Third baseman, number 4, Peyton Garver. In the inning for the Cardinals, no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. After 2 complete, 2-0 Pittsfield. Leading off for Pittsfield in the top of the third, first baseman, number 2, Brendan Tomhey. Carter Frazier at first base. Stepping to the plate, third baseman number 3, Kate Stratton. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. After 2.5, 2-0 Pittsfield. 16, Luke Archer. Now batting is the catcher, number 7, Luke Sachs. Now batting the first baseman, number 2, Brennan Tomei. 0, Pittsfield.
Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a Taste of Philly.
To the bottom of the 6th inning here at Quincy-Notre Dame. Pittsfield leading Warrensburg-Latham 4-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Cardinals. So Pittsfield has looked good. Scoring 2 in the second on a 2-run triple. 2 more in the fourth on a 2-run home run. And all the RBIs coming from the 8 and 9 hitters for the Saukees. It'll be 1-2-3. Southern to lead things off for the Cardinals, and he takes a strike call to start inning number 6, bottom half. 0-1. The next from Allen. Bounces in, a ball and a strike. Gottman on deck for the Cardinals. One set of Cardinals already eliminated, and that was Pleasant Plains. Out in front of this one, and it stays in fair territory. And the ball skips past the first baseman. That's going to be an error on Grattan at third. Just something you don't get used to, not playing on a turf field every day. E5, and the leadoff man is on. So Gottman will be the hitter now with 1 on and nobody out. And Allen will have to pitch around the second error his defense is put on the board today. Pitched around the first one masterfully, and a swing and a miss by the lefty number 2 hitter, Evan Gottman. 0-1. Look over his shoulder at the runner at first, has his sign from the stretch. Allen kicks and delivers, and that is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 0 for 2 is Gottman. Struck out in the first, grounded back to the pitcher in the third. That one off the mask of the catcher. 1-2. Hit him squaw. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 on and nobody out. He says he's fine. Really can't brush off the plate because there's no dirt to brush off here on this turf field. And the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pinnock playing a deep short. In fact, both the middle infielders kind of shading toward the bag, and a swing and a miss. Strikeout the second of Gottman today, and that'll bring in Aiden Taylor with 1 on and 1 out. Taylor 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. His teammates are calling for redemption. That one pitch low and away to the right-handed hitter for ball 1. Struck out a 1-2 pitch in the first, a 2-2 pitch in the fourth. Will he make it to a 3-2 count this time? Called a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first. Reached on an error, did Nathan Southern. The next on its way to Taylor, and this one is hit. Down the line. It's down for a hit. They'll get the runner over to third. It'll be a double. Second and third now. First hit in a while for the Cardinals. And it goes for extra bases. Now that error is even bigger. There's 2 on, 1 out. You don't have a force play to work with. We're in the bottom of the 6th. And Pittsfield will talk about this one on the mound. Try and figure out the defensive alignment, where to go if you get a ground ball. Do you trade it out for a run up 4? Lots to discuss out there, and they break it up before the home plate umpire comes to visit. So here we go. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. And you got your cleanup hitter, Jacob Helm, up there, who's singled and walked. He's the only Cardinal to be on base twice today. Bats from the left-hand side. They give him a lot of room in right. This one is popped out of play for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Helm. Very close stance. Good block at the plate by Sachs to make it 1-1. 1 out. Runners at 2nd and 3rd in a 4-0 game. Cardinals trying to come back on Pittsfield. The 1-1 inside. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Runners take their leads off 2nd and 3rd. Throw back into 2nd and safe is Aiden Taylor, who had the double. The next to Helm. Inside. Count goes to 3-1, and do you put him on, get the force at any base, or do you try and go after him here with 2 on and 1 out? 3-1 count. If you're going after him, you got to groove one. And he walked him. Pitch was a pretty good one, actually. But now the bases are loaded. Second walk of Helm today, and that brings in John Hall, the number 5 man, who's popped out to the second baseman and reached on an error by the shortstop. So he's 0 for 2 today, but has been on base once. Big point in this ball game. Ball inside. 1-0 to the right-hand hitting right fielder. Base is loaded, so pitcher gets it. He's coming home. Trying to do the wheel play. That one misses. 2-0. He is all around the zone, just can't get the call right now. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. So it's getting late. All you need is 5 more outs to move on. That one fouled back, swinging on 2-0. Now Hall lets Allen back in the count. He has the sign he likes, the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air. Second baseman called off by the center fielder, and that is an excellent play. Coming in, Daniel, once he knew he had it, called off Hull. He had all the momentum he would have needed to throw out the runner at home. So the runner stayed put, and now the bases are loaded with 2 outs. So Hall flies out to center field, and that'll bring in the DH Lawson, who's grounded into a double play and struck out. 0 for 2 today. First pitch to him. Strike called. Allen finds a little bit of confidence now with 2 outs. And the base is loaded. You get it? You go to the easiest base. get that force to end the inning. Swing and a miss, if they even put it into play. 0-2. Allen trying to pitch out of a bases-loaded jam here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 0-2 pitch. Outside. Couldn't get him to chase. And it goes to 1-2. Lawson looking for some two-out magic. Pittsfield looking to go to the 7th inning with a 4-0 lead. The 1-2 pitch. Allen has his sign from the full line. Delivers. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Garver on deck for Warrensburg-Latham. They have trailed since the top of the 2nd inning to the Pittsfield Saukees. That one fouled back. We'll do it again. He fouled off a lot of 2-strike pitches last at bat before grounding into that double play. So these two no stranger to a long at bat. The 1-ball, 2-strike pitch brushes him off the plate, sends him down to the turf. 2-2. Not the worst move from Connor Allen. Not the worst move at all. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Pittsfield looking to get out of this jam and go to the 7th with the lead. The pitch. This one is hit deep, and it's down, and it will go all the way to the warning track before it stops. 3 runs are going to come in. 2 runs come in, and it's a 4-2 ball game. A 2-run double, and there's runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs, and that is going to be it on the mound for Connor Allen. A 2-run double and a 2-2 count has cut the Pittsfield lead in half. 4-2. We've got a pitching change here in the bottom of the 6th inning of this regional semifinal. Back with more from Quincy-Notre Dame after this on Eagle 102. Is Hall, and he makes the catch for the first out, heading toward the corner. So Tom Hay retired. That'll bring in Nolan Daniel. Daniel has flown out to left, struck out, and grounded to the first baseman. 0 for 3 today. And takes a ball in the dirt to fall behind, or to fall ahead. 1-0. Allen on deck in a 4-2 ball game. This one grounded to the second baseman, off his glove. He ran a long way for it. That's a hit for Daniel. His first hit today. And there's a runner aboard with 1 down. Gottman did everything but field that ball. He ran a long way, reached out, just couldn't get it to stick. I don't know if he's able to turn and throw, even if he does get that, so it's a base hit. And a ball on the first pitch to Allen. He'd like to get those 2 runs back. Get it back to a 4-run lead. Only needing 3 outs to close out this game. 2-0 to Allen. So we're in the 7th. Action in the Pittsfield bullpen. 2-0, 3-0. Allen has a pair of singles today. Also a ground out. So he's 2 for 3. Looking to get on base for the 3rd time in this contest. With 1 out and 1 on, the 3-0 pitch almost hit him. Did they call foul ball? I think it hit his bat. It did. As he was ducking out of the way, the bat stayed up and it hit the bat, kind of rattled the hands a little bit of Connor Allen, so he's got to dig back in, a free strike instead of a 4-pitch walk. The 3-1. That hit his bat. My goodness, back-to-back balls that should have hit him. That one, he used his bat to defend himself, or that's his chest. So this is about the weirdest at-bat Connor Allen can have. 2 pitches that were probably going to hit him, but hit his bat. And the count goes to 3-2. Runner goes. Pitch up high, he walked him. Well, there's at least some justice there as he draws the walk anyway. And there's runners at first and second for Hayden Granton. And I think we may have a pitching change here for the Cardinals. In the top of the 7th inning, 2 on, 1 out. And the long walk by head coach Chris Elston. Has he taken the ball from him yet? I don't know if he has. Still talking to his troops. And now he does finally take that ball from his starter, Jason Clark. So Clark pitches 6 1/3, allows 4 runs, 4 extra base hits, and the infield hit and a walk does him in here with his team trailing 4-2. Here in the top of the 7th, and the new pitcher is going to be the former left fielder, Jacob Helm. As he warms up, we'll take a break. Back with more sectional semifinal action in a minute with Pittsfield ahead 4-2 on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, PJ's Salon, and Meyer Implement Company.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice is seeking compassionate nurses to join our work family. We offer competitive pay, great benefits, and flexible scheduling. Don't wait. Apply today at pikecountyhealth.org.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
So Clark allows 4 runs on 6 hits, walked 5, struck out 4 in 6 1/3 innings. And the Helm takes over, and kind of a lollipop goes outside for ball 1 as he pitches to Hayden Granton. Granton today has doubled and scored, takes a strike here. 1-1 to the number 5 man in the order for the Saukees. Way out in front of that one. And the count goes to 1-2. First and second, 1 out. Helm in relief of Clark for Warrensburg-Latham. And the next pitch out. Throw back to first, and he gets in safely. That's a courtesy runner, Frazier again, for the pitcher, Allen. They did not make a pitching change when we thought that they were required to last inning. So Allen stayed in the game, got that final out comebacker. Now a 2-2 count to Grattan. Oh, how did he lay off that one? He was so far out in front of it, and the count goes full. Grattan, the Saukee third baseman. Where's number 3? Helm has his sign. The 3-2 pitch. Missed. Bases loaded. With 1 out. And it'll be Panic, who's doubled, sacrificed, and flown out to right. Flies out to right here. It's probably a run. And that one misses. On the first to the Saukee shortstop. We're in the top of the 7th inning. 1 out, bases loaded. Shortstop and third baseman playing against a bunt. Actually, all the infielders, with the exception of the first baseman, playing for a bunt, and that's called a strike. 1-1. Or they think he's going to roll over with his pitches coming in slow, and there's strike 2. Somehow that one caught a corner. So Pennick behind the count, a ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. Bases loaded for Pittsfield. They want some insurance. They want their 4-run lead back. This one grounded to the drawn-in shortstop. Play goes to first. Throw is wild. There's another run. Here comes another, and he scores. 2 runs come in on the error by the shortstop, and the runners end up at second and third. They get their 4-run lead back and have a chance for even more. E6 in to score both Daniel and Frazier. All the way over to third is Grattan, and Pennick ends up at second base. 6-2 Saukees. Showing bunt. Pulling back is Tim Hall. 1-0. Infield still drawn in. They got the ball they wanted, and the throw was just not great. There's a strike, 1-1. May have been the hardest pitch that Helm has thrown since coming in this ball game. 6-2 Saukees. Winner takes on QND on Saturday morning, and way out in front of that one was Hull for strike 2. He is walked, struck out, and grounded out to the shortstop. Scored a run. This one is fouled off. Still a ball and 2-strike count. Just after 8 o'clock. Here from the Bird Neiman Jr. Memorial Ball Field at QND. Lifted into center, long run, and that one will drop. 1 run will come in, make it 7-2 on an RBI hit by Tim Hall. Center fielder was playing way too deep and a no doubles defense, and allowed Hall to just drop it in there for an RBI. And we're going to have a pinch runner.
Pinch runner at first base is number 13, Isaac Helms.
So the pinch runner will be Isaac Helms. He wears number 13. 5-run lead for the Saukees, their biggest of the night, after giving up 2 runs to bust up the shutout in the bottom of the 6th. Pittsfield 7, Warrensburg-Latham 2. And you're just 3 outs away from taking on QND on Saturday. And the fake to third, throw to first. Didn't get anyone. The batter is Peterborough, who has a 2-run home run in this ball game, 1 for 3. First time facing Helm. And takes a strike. So that one drops in on the inside corner. 0-1. This is the 7th man to bat in the inning. Strike 2 called. Caught the inside corner, caught the outside corner, and has the big man, no balls and 2 strikes. He wears number 23 and is the designated hitter for Pittsfield. The 0-2 went back to the slow stuff, and Peterborough swings through it for the second out. Second strikeout of Peterborough today. And I think we may have had an ejection after the strikeout. And Coach Hines shaking his head as he goes back to the third base coaching box. There's 2 outs, runners at first and third. Batter's Archer, who has a 2-run triple. And it's 1-0. After that triple, he struck out twice in the 4th and 6th innings. Another check on the runner at first. And back in safely is Helms, the runner at first now. Runner goes from first to second, and they'll hold on to it. Strike called, 1-1. The count. Defensive indifference. The call. So now second and third with 2 outs and a 1-1 count to Archer. That one gets away. He swung through it, and in to score is Pennick to make it 8-2 on the wild pitch. 4 runs have scored to double their total on the day. Runner advances to third base, and the count goes to 2-1. 1-2. He swung and missed on that one. That went back to the screen. The runner at third with 2 outs and a swing and a miss. And the inning comes to an end with the strikeout of Archer. Pittsfield scores 4 times in the top of the 7th inning and lead Warrensburg-Latham 8-2 in the sectional semifinal on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Sun Window Company, and Center Locker Service.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Bottom of the 7th. The Pittsfield Saukees looking to close out Warrensburg-Latham here at QND and take on the QND Raiders in the championship game of this sectional tournament here Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. And a ball on the first pitch to Caleb Wyborny. This one hit down the line. It's going to stay fair this time. Wyborny got robbed by the line last time. He's got his second hit of the ball game. So Wyborny aboard. And we're going to have a pitching change now. He left him in last inning. He got the out. And now that will be it for Connor Allen. Pitching change for Pittsfield. They lead 8-2 with a runner on, nobody out here in the bottom of the seventh inning on KJFM.
Eagle 102 Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Loyalty Dogs, Crazy Ladies Garden Center, and Niebuhr Funeral Homes.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
On every journey, you should enjoy peace of mind. I'm Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We take pride in keeping you protected. That's why we offer discounts for good students, safe driving, and more. Trust us to look out for the road ahead. For a free insurance quote on your home, auto, farm, or ATV needs, give myself or
Shelley Clucky
a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
New pitcher for Pittsfield is number 10 for the Saukees, and that is Zane Knight. So Knight looking to close it out in relief of Connor Allen. And it'll be the number 9 hitter. You got Wyborny on first, nobody out. 6-run lead to play with here. And the first pitch is low for ball 1. 1-0 to Jason Clark, who was the starting pitcher for Warrensburg. 1-0. That one outside. Two balls, no strikes. And the next. Popped up. On the run, and it's going to get down. Throw goes into second. Wyborny in there. So now back-to-back hits. Both kind of bloopers into right field. And this game not over yet. And that'll bring in Southern, who reached on there, was stranded at third. Pardon me. He scored one of 2 runs on that double by Lawson. Takes a strike. On the first pitch he sees from Zane, as that one's fouled back. So Knight ahead in the count, 0-2 to the leadoff man in this order. Nobody out, 2 runners aboard for the Cardinals. The 0-2 from Knight, fouled back to the screen. We'll do it again. Saukees up by 6. So you got room for error after getting 4 insurance runs in the top half of the 7th inning. Step off by Knight. Now Southern digs back in. He wears number 1, and he fouls it off again. That one was going toward the expensive section of the parking lot. 0-2. Quick word from Sachs. Nobody out. First and second. Knight in relief of Allen. The next. Got him. On a swing and a miss. Southern goes down. Comes up empty. That's the first out. So 1 down, 2 to go. And Evan Gottman, who's struck out twice and grounded back to the pitcher, digs in. Wearing the collar today, 0 for 3. And takes one low and in for ball 1. One and 0. Runners at first and second. Panic. Looking to the dugout for some instruction as the batter took time. 1-0 is the count. That one called a strike, low and in. Almost caught the knee of the left-handed hitter. So count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Short leads at first and second. I'll get a little bigger as he comes set. The 1-1. Low. 2 balls and a strike. Crazy softball game earlier as Pleasant Hill won a wild one 17-11. Was that the foul? 17-14 maybe? Swing and a miss. And the count even at 2-2. That's a good pitch there from Zane Knight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second for Warrensburg-Latham. Knight comes set, kicks and delivers. Laid off it, and the count goes full. Almost got him to chase that one, skipping off the turf. Six-run lead for the Saukees. They're the visitor on the scoreboard. He missed, and the bases are loaded. Over to third goes Wyborny. Clark down to second. Now Gottman at first with 2 outs. And we're going to have a pinch runner. Caleb Park, junior, will run for Clark as a courtesy. Well, no, not as a courtesy because he's not the pitcher anymore. So he's a pinch runner. And the batter is going to be the number 3 man, Aiden Taylor, who has struck out swinging, looking, and doubled and scored. 1 for 3 today. Knight behind his glove finds his sign. And his first pitch to Taylor is outside for ball 1. One and 0. Ooh, outside 2-0. Everyone groaned on that call. Two balls, no strikes. And the next on its way. Outside 3-0. A walk is a run. Knight has gotten 1 out on the strikeout of Southern, but is allowed a pair of walks, there's a strike called, 3-1. This game not over yet, even with the 6-run lead. Bases loaded, 1 out. The 3-1 pitch. This one hit into short center, and on the run making the catch is Daniel. He delivers it right back to the mound, and that's the second out. He positions himself so well for plays at the plate. And there's 2 away. And Helm, the final hope for the Cardinals. They'll stride up to the left-hand batter's box. He's the pitcher now. Jacob Helm. Started as the left fielder, now the pitcher. Closed stance. And a strike called. 0-1. Hall on deck if the inning continues. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 8-2 Pittsfield. 0-1. Ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Knight looking for the save. In relief of Allen. Has his sign. The 1-1 pitch. This one grounded back up the middle. And the play goes to second base, and this ball game is over. Hall took it himself to the bag. That's a 4 unassisted on the put out at second base, and this ball game comes to an end. The Pittsfield Saukees upset the homestanding Warrensburg-Latham Cardinals by a score of 8-2. We'll have the totals for you after this on the Eagle 102 postgame show.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green Clopton and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athletes. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Pittsfield moves on in this tournament and will play for the championship here at QND on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock against the Raiders after a big win, 8-2 over Warrensburg-Latham here this afternoon. Winning pitcher is Connor Allen. The loss goes to Jason Clark for the Cardinals. And the save, we'll call it a save, goes to Zane Knight, who came in and pitched the 7th inning, the final 2/3 of the 7th inning, or 3 outs, I guess. He got all 3 after the hit to start the 7th inning was allowed by Allen. They got the bases loaded, the Cardinals did, in that bottom of the 7th inning, but couldn't push a run across. A nice running catch by Nolan Daniel for the 2nd out, and then that unassisted play from the second baseman, Tim Hull, to finally put an end to the Cardinals here in this semifinal game. Final again, 8-2, and we'll take a break, come back with one more thing, wrap things up here from QND after this on Eagle 102.
Eagle 102 Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Central State Bank of Illinois, Hanel's Service Station, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Welcome to Vast National Bank. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm here to talk to someone about a loan.
Oh, I'll grab you the L97B. We call it the Just Talking form.
What about actually applying for a loan?
Oh my, let me pop in the toner cartridge. Hey Bill, you want to pass me the big stapler?
Yeah, I'm just going to go to People's Savings Bank.
Skip the mega banks. When you need a loan, visit People's Savings Bank. The people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Final in this one, Pittsfield 8, Warrensburg-Latham 2. For the Saukees, 8 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors in the ball game. For Warrensburg-Latham, 2 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, and they leave the bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th inning. As Pittsfield, they were up 4-0, scoring runs in the top of the 2nd inning and the top of the 4th inning. Some big hits along the way. After a double by Gratton and a walk to Tim Hull, they were both driven in the 2nd inning by a 2-run triple by Luke Archer. He was stranded at third base. The 2 runs in the 4th inning came on a double by Justin Pennick, and then a home run, 2-run shot by Draven Peterbow to make it 4-0. In the 6th inning, a couple of errors, a double, actually a couple of doubles, led to the 2 runs put on the board by the Cardinals to make it a 4-2 ball game. But in the top of the 7th inning, a 1-out single by Nolan Daniel, a walk to Connor Allen, another walk to Hayden Granton after they brought in a new pitcher, and then an error, a tailor-made double play ball, drawn in infield, hit it to the shortstop. He fielded it cleanly, threw home for the force play to try and start that wheel play and get out of the inning. The throw went awry, and they were able to score 2 runs on that play, and that ended up being a 4-run inning for Pittsfield to really give them the cushion they needed for an 8-2 victory. Pleasant Hill softball, they won. They scored 17 runs and only won by a couple. It was a wild ball game at Payson down the road from here, and so they'll move on. Pleasant Hill Wolves softball also moving on today, and they'll get all the scores and when the teams will be playing. We know that Pittsfield will be at 11 o'clock here on Saturday morning against the QND Raiders. So listen for Eagle 102 Sports throughout the rest of the night and into the Eagle 102 morning show tomorrow for all the scores and upcoming games. And, of course, you can find that information on our website as well, kjfmradio.com. For Maddie down there at Payson, Mark Fronix saying we enjoyed giving you a lot of ball tonight, softball and baseball, and we'll see you for more soon right here on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of Area High School Sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a